What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In a Twinja. We are still playing with the Sharpedo team, at least for a little while. We are going to be using the Water EMZ Sharpedo, Focus Sash Whimsicott, Thick Club Marowak, Life Orb, Salazzle, Wikiberry Tapu Fini, and Choice Scarf Kartana. Now, I know I haven't gone that in-depth about all the movesets and EV spreads about these mons. I will probably leave a paste bin of this team in the description so you guys can look at it for yourselves. Use the team yourselves on Showdown or wherever you guys like to play, but this team is somewhat of a gimmick team, but it also has a bunch of really cool Pokemon that can play standard, like Tapu Fini, like Salazzle. There's really not that many gimmicks in this team. Once you look at it, if it were to beat you or if you were to beat it, you can kind of take a second look at it and see like, well, to be honest, I should have seen that coming. I should have seen the Water EMZ on Sharpedo. I should have seen the potential for Swagger on the Whimsicott if it's in a Fini terrain. Like, there's little things that you can be like, well, I could have seen that coming if I was paying more attention. And that's what this team preys on. It preys on, you know, people not paying full attention to the game. And it's also just a ton of fun to play using a Pokemon like Sharpedo, which, like, a lot of people don't even really know is legal this gen because it's overshadowed by mons like Gyarados. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into some games and see if we can win some and hopefully pull off some pretty cool Swagger combos onto Sharpedo from Whimsicott and Misty terrain. So that is the plan. Here we go. Let's see if we can win some games. Alright, so our first game is actually going to be going up against a 1703 rated Japanese player, which is really high considering the ladder like just reset. He's using a QR team that is a bit of this new team that just uses Pelipper as like your Tailwind setter, your Sashmon, and like just weather control. It's a really cool team that doesn't even use the Golduck. Like, he's using the Spider instead of Golduck. He also has Koko Kartana, which I think is one of the strongest cores in the game offensively right now. I use it in every one of my teams. I kind of just start the team off by Koko Kartana, then what do I want to do? And in my team personally, I have Marowak to kind of counter their Koko because I know it's so strong, and Marowak counters both of them. So without talking more about that, there's also like Porygon Z, Oranguru for looking at this, I can just see right off the bat that that is a Oranguru that does not have Inner Focus, has Telepathy because he's pairing it with a Koko, so he can go for Discharge. Just one thing to note. So that means I can fake out that guy, and he doesn't know that I know I can fake out him, but I know. So there's 30 seconds left. He doesn't have any fake outs, but he has hard Trick Room control, so I have to go Salazzle. Another cool thing is he doesn't really have any form of he doesn't have any Intimidate, so I can lead Sharpedo. And then I think I'm going to bring Kartana. Do I want to bring Fini? No, there's 10 seconds left. I think Marowak's much better. Marowak's not that good against some of his mons, but it's also really good against some of them. Like, it's good against Kartana, it's good against Koko. It's hard checks to those two mons, but it also is pretty good against Porygon. You can switch in to block a move, and if he does get the Trick Room up, Marowak is better than a lot of other mons. It's not good against the Spider, but it's decent against Spider. It's a really big bait. I have Substitute on that guy. Hopefully I don't have to use Marowak, but bringing Marowak is sometimes a luxury. You know, like, I actually I have the luxury of bringing Marowak in this matchup, which is quite nice. So anyways, what are we going to do? I could taunt either of these guys, but I think I'm going to fake out the Porygon. I could actually just Z-move that Porygon with my Sharpedo right now. And fake out the Pelipper. The Z-move for my Sharpedo would chunk it enough. I wonder, maybe that's Scarf Porygon then. Do you guys think it's Scarf Porygon? I don't want to taunt this Pelipper, because he's just going to water attack me, right? I think I'm going to fake out the Pelipper and just Z-move the Porygon. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this guy is really high rated. There has to be some sort of gimmick that his team is doing that we're not seeing. But hopefully we get away with this. And Z-move would even chunk a Kartana switch, and I'd actually be completely fine with that. So right now I think we are in the driver's seat, but no one's protecting. Alright, so we're going to break potential Pelipper Sash right there, take a little bit of Life Orb Chip, and Z-move comes out. Is it like Sash Porygon Z? Like, I really don't know what he thinks he's doing against my Sharpedo, but I'm about to pop off. Like, Sharpedo deals so much damage. You guys saw it in the last video where I just destroyed an Arcanine after getting intimidated. And remember, this one is boosted by the rain. I probably could have just waterfalled him since, like, I'm at neutral in the rain, but I want to guarantee that this thing goes down. I don't really need my Z-move for mons like Koko. Like, I might need that for something like Oranguru, but I can just double up into it with Salazzle. So Pelipper flinches from the fake out, we get a speed boost, and now we're off to the races. We're faster than things like Koko, and I think we should be fine. The only question is if he brings a Koko out, yeah, I would just switch in my Marowak, I think. It's kind of hard to say. Because I got to get that Pelipper off the board. Getting Pelipper off the board is my next priority. I don't know if I want to taunt it or if I want to just Waterfall and Sludge Bomb into it. I think I would just Waterfall and Sludge Bomb into it, but I really don't want to see Koko. Dang it, he's brought out the Koko. Okay, if he gets his Tailwind off, I still think I'm in a decent spot if I keep my Sharpedo alive. So if he goes for a Protect Tailwind, I still think I can make plays. That means the correct play is technically to KO the Pelipper here. But I know he has, like, I know he's going to go Protect Discharge. I freaking feel it in my soul. And if he's Speed-Natured, he's faster than my Salazzle. He's not faster than my Sharpedo. I really don't know if I could one-shot Pelipper. I think I'm going to nuke the Pelipper. This is such a greedy play. I have Kartana in the back, though, right? Yeah, which means I have to do this. Greedy, greedy. Oh, man, this is not good. Oh, that's so bad for me. Yeah, I fell for the greed. I really wanted... I felt that I had an advantage, so I wanted to check his speed control. That's not good. Alright, Dazzling was fine. As long as we get to keep the Salazzle, then I'm in a decent spot. He's going to KO our Sharpedo. Unfortunate that Sharpedo goes down. I could have Destiny Bonded, but I really needed to Waterfall to chunk the Pelipper just a little bit more. And his Koko is faster than my Salazzle. Note that that's a thing. I think he specs, though. That means I'm going to send my Kartana out. I think Flamethrower can still KO his Kartana. And even in the rain, I still think it can. I just don't know if that's Scarf on his Kartana or not. We're actually going to Sacred Sword his Kartana and go for a Sludge Bomb. It's a little bit greedy, but it might work. And then we take out most of his Mons, I think we can win. I think we're technically losing right now. But we'll see. Dazzling Gleam doesn't really do that much. You might have to switch into Pelipper. Maybe I should have switched Marowak in this turn. Yeah, I probably should have just switched in. That's a misplay. Yeah, the correct play I think here. Okay, well, looks like he's using Choice Mons or Assault Vests, which is what I originally figured based off the damage he dealt to me and the fact that he's not taking Life Orb damage. I'm assuming that there's Choice Mons involved. But, yeah, it looks like a Specs Koko, which means we are going to be able to wrap this up. Look at that damage on my Kartana. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Sludge Bomb. I mean, it'd be really weird to see Sash right here. I think that'd be very, very weird because most likely the Sash is on the Pelipper. And I could have switched my Marowak in or just brought it out instead of Kartana. Both of those would have been very good plays. I took a little bit of a risk with this one though. So looking back on this, I can see that I probably should have played this a little bit more defensive and saved my Kartana in the back. But remember, he doesn't even know that we have the Marowak. And we're afforded that luxury because we, you know, that's just how it works. We're going to have to Sacred Sword as Pelipper because we are Choice Scarf, but Sludge Bomb is going to be dealing massive damage to this guy. So we are going to be able to win against a very, very high-rated opponent. And normally 1700 isn't really that special, but remember, like I said, the format just reset, and he's already in the 1700. That's crazy. So in the first game, Sharpedo didn't do all that much, but it did enough. It did enough, and that's always good. So we're going to hop in another game and see if we can win some more. That's the plan. Here we go. Alright, so our next game, more rain. I think I've fought all rain teams with this. Why are there so many rain teams on ladder? Like, I really think the Double Duck's good, but like, I want to fight something else. You know? It's a hard matchup, man. So we see Koko, Kartana, Pelipper, Golduck, Garchomp, and Snorlax. Okay. Against this, I still think Marowak's still very good. It's just kind of hard to bring it. Let's see, he has no fake out control, so I can technically go. Do I actually want to go Salazzle and Whimsicott? I think I did that last time. Salazzle Whimsicott is good here. He's already locked in. I can go fake out on Pelipper and Tailwind. He KOs one of my Mons. Then I bring in Kartana and I win. That's the plan. Yeah. Salazzle, Whimsicott, Kartana. I kind of want to bring the Sharpedo in. I think I can switch it in on like a Golduck or something if I had to. Sharpedo's really good. I'm going to bring Sharpedo. Just because Sharpedo walks up that Garchomp, which you may think Garchomp's not that big of a deal, but I actually really respect the Garchomp. and I think it's a secondary Z move or like a choice item on that guy, Feeny would be cool, but he could bring Koko to check me, and I could bring Marowak to check the Koko, but he could bring Garchomp to check the Marowak. So it's like, I'm gonna bring Sharpedo, which checks Garchomp and Koko at the same time. There we go. That's the explanation we're going for. So here we go. Hopping into another game against Double Duck. I guess I'm just gonna have to put on a clinic of how to beat this team with Sharpedo. I mean, technically he's powering our Sharpedo up with the rain. And I kind of wish I could bring Feeny so I can go for like swagger plays onto my Sharpedo. I mean, I technically still could just go for swagger, but you guys get the picture. So Pelipper Golduck is going to be the start. Remember, we're just going to fake out the Pelipper, set up a Tailwind. If he protects with his Pelipper, I think, and just KOs our Salazzle, I still think we're okay. Technically, we're still okay. Maybe I could actually fake out the Golduck. No, that's not the right play. If I had Encore on this Whimsicott, which he doesn't know that we don't have, we would just body this guy. But I don't. I have a bunch of stupid moves that suck. Alright, so we're going to fake out and Tailwind. So this would give us speed control over his Golduck with all of our Mons. Looks like he's deciding just to eat it, which is the correct play, because you don't want to get Encore. These are 2 Mons with Encore over here. And I wonder if he's just going to like Ice Beam my Whimsicott. That'd be so good for me. Alright, he's just going to Z-move my Salazzle. Hey, that's completely fine. He takes a slight advantage, but it's not something that we can't deal with. Now, I wonder, I'm going to send out my Kartana. I think I'm going to send Kartana out, but the thing is, who do you actually want to hit? I think I'm going to hit the Pelipper slot so I can just destroy the potential for him going for Protect Tailwind or something. And he already blew his Z-move, so I don't think Hydro Pump actually KOs my Kartana. And it's unfortunate that this is how we're having to do this, but it is what it is. So Kartana's going to come out. I wonder if he's going to Ice Beam my Kartana slot. That'd be very annoying. If he protects with Golduck, I think we win. And we're just going to Leaf Blade and Moonblast the Pelipper. We are technically losing. We sacrificed a lot for speed control in this matchup. So Pelipper is going to be going down. I wonder if that's like a weird choice Pelipper. But yeah, it goes down. Actually, did Pelipper flinch before Golduck? I think it's a Scarf Pelipper. Like, looking at it, just looking at it at the back of my head, it might be. He goes for a Hydro Pump. It hits. Ah, that's not good. Live Cart. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that KO'd still. Wow, I really didn't think that would KO. I thought I was going to live like 10-20%. So we're probably going to lose. We haven't Z-moved yet. But, you know, we have a ton of speed control right here. How do I want to deal with this? I could KO that Golduck with Waterium Z plus Moonblast, I'm pretty sure. And he won't protect because he doesn't know that we don't have Encore. Garchomp's coming in. Alright, I gotta check the Chomp. Yeah, I think I'm going to just, I think I'm going to Z-move the Chomp here. And Moonblast into that slot just to make sure. Ooh, no. I'm confident that my Sharpedo can one-shot a Garchomp in the rain with a Z-move. So I'm going to Moonblast the Golduck. Should probably just be swaggering the Golduck, but it is what it is. If we can KO these 2 Mons, I might be able to get a Destiny Bomb play going, and then Whimsicott is actually not terrible in a 1v1 because it's full speed, full special attack. So you never know, I might be able to somehow come back in this game. It's not looking good for our hero, but I'll see. Moonblast comes in on the Golduck. Hopefully get a special attack drop. Oh yeah, we take those. We totally take those. And Z-move's going to come on the Chomp. It's going to break, or I mean, I'm not using a Sash, but it's going to be rough skinning me just a little bit. Actually, does Hydro Vortex make contact? Some don't. Like, all out pummeling doesn't always make contact, I don't think. Like, I don't even think it does make contact. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be Hydro Vortexing. I will see. I don't want to take rough skin damage if I don't have to. Yep, Garchomp goes down. This is going to give us a speed boost. This is going to be pretty good for later on in the game. He's probably going for an Ice Beam. Hydro! Another Hydro! Alright, onto my Sharpedo. It's really good that we got that special attack drop. Holy moly, that does so much damage! What is life right now? Okay. Alright, what's his last Mon? Koko. Alright, I have a technical way to win this game, I think. I wonder if he's just going to D-Gleam. Could also go for Tech Discharge. I'm going to most likely. I could KO either of these guys right now. Either of these mons goes down to what I want to do. The only question is, I think what I'm gonna do is just I think I'm gonna waterfall the Koko and Moonblast it. I think I'm gonna nuke the Koko because Koko's most likely have specs in this team. Yeah, let's try and get the Koko off the board. Come on, no protect. Yes, no protect. Whew. Ah. Oh, that's why we doubled into it, though, because, you know, you never know with these things. He has to hit another Hydro Pump, and then remember, his Golduck is technically at -1 special attack. He hasn't revealed Ice Beam yet, he's only used Hydro Pumps, and he hit my Whimsicott that turn. Why? Why, though? I mean, that breaks my Sash, that kind of sucks, that does a lot of damage. My Tailwind peters out. I want the rain to end. Makes his Hydro Pump a lot weaker. Now, we still win. Waterfall into the Golduck. And Moonblast into the Golduck. I can't believe he's hit with like 4 Hydro Pumps. It's ridiculous. Yeah, he forfeits. We win. But, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. This is such a hard matchup, in my opinion. It doesn't even really feel like a VGC game, which is why like I don't like recording, you know, multiple vids against Double Duck. Because playing against Double Duck, I have not like a ton of ways to beat it. I pretty much just have to like grind it out and make it a mud fight, which isn't really fun for anyone to see. We didn't really display any cool mechanics in that game. We were just like, well, I'm going to try and be 1 mon up on you and then go for like a really hard read late in the game, and that's going to be it. But we win. I mean, like I said, this is a little bit of a clinic on how to beat Double Duck if you're not too familiar with it. So yeah, we tried our best. We denied speed control, and we won. So we're going to have another game and see if we can not fight Double Duck. Alright, we're going into a 3rd game today because I didn't want to fight Double Duck, and we see another Pelipper and a Gastrodon. So Gastrodon is the be-all end-all guy that says Sharpedo needs to take a chill pill. So probably no Sharpedo this game. It'd be really hard to make it work. And you know that he's bringing the Gastrodon. Like you know that he is. I could still technically make Sharpedo work because it has Destiny Bond. But it's like, at that point, like why am I still doing that? Alright, so how do I stop the Trick Room? I think I have to let the Trick Room go up. Because one of the ways I have to beat Trick Room is I go like Kartana and Sharpedo. Kartana breaks the disguise on the Mimikyu and we nuke it. I don't think Salazzle can finish it off. Alright, I'm going to lead with Marowak here, I think. I think I'm going to go Marowak and Salazzle. And you may think, why are you bringing Salazzle? And I just am. We're going to try these 3. 4. Alright, so we got Marowak, Salazzle, Feeny, and Kartana. Feeny's not that great here. It's not amazing. But it's pretty decent against mons like Garchomp and Goodra. Against Metagross, I have 2 or 3 mons that can deal with that. That's not Feeny. And Feeny can still Muddy Water a Metagross even if there's a Gastrodon on the board. So I think we can do okay here. Gotta watch out for Bulldoze plays from the Goodra into the Metagross slot. It's pretty obvious. It's a pretty cool combo right now. So like when we see Goodra and Metagross on the board at the same time, you just want to hard nuke that Metagross because Goodra is going to be giving him a +2 thanks to, well, Bulldoze is going to activate, right? It hits everything on the board, lowers their speed by 1. Remember, Metagross has Clear Body, his speed doesn't get lowered, but it's a super effective move on the Metagross, which is going to activate the Weakness Policy that the Metagross is holding, and then they just sweep you, like you're gone. So we see Garchomp and Goodra. This sucks. This is not good. Alright, Marowak and Salazzle. Okay. I think I'm just going to fake out the Garchomp slot, believe it or not, because I don't want him Tech Raging anything, and just hard switch in Feeny. Ooh, I could also just protect, or I could also just fake out the Garchomp slot and sub. But no, I'm gonna switch in the Feeny. It's fine. And yeah, just go for the fake out on a Garchomp. If Garchomp protects, we just encore it and we're good. So fake out's gonna be going on the Garchomp, and remember, Feeny coming in here puts up the Misty Train, which lowers the power of Dragon type moves. And you may think that's not that big of a deal, but the only thing that Goodra really has that could one-shot a Salazzle right now is like a Dragon Pulse or a Draco Meteor. So this is potentially even preserving our Salazzle. We're taking a little bit of chip damage from Rough Skin and Life Orb, but I still think we could live through a D-Pulse if he wanted to D-Pulse us. It'd be close. Garchomp flinches, and he goes for an Acid Armor. What the hell? Okay. I guess he could technically Earthquake us right now. Yeah, we're just going to Moonblast that Chomp. And I think I'm going to switch out my Salazzle for Kartana. Just because I think he's going to Earthquake. Yeah. We got to get the Garchomp off the board before we can start using Marowak. I think Marowak's very good, but it's a hard sell trying to make Marowak work. I can't believe he Acid Armored us. That's so unique. Acid Armor's a good move. Don't sleep on Acid Armor. Garchomp goes for a Rock Slide. No Flincherino, mi amigo. I'm thinking it's a Scarf Chomp now. Reason he went for Rock Slide is because that totally hit our Salazzle. So we should be able to take Chomp out. Maybe not. It's kind of hard to say. Yes. It's very, very good that Chomp's down. Because now, like I said, we can use Marowak as much as we want. You can go for Sludge Bomb on Feeny. It doesn't KO. It's not going to KO. It's almost going to activate our Berry, which is kind of cool. Now the problem with this is Goodra is going to be a pain in the butt for the next like 4 or 5 turns. Trying to get that thing off the board. I kind of want to Moonblast it. Comes with the Pelipper, that's completely standard. I wonder, I think I'm just going to nuke the Pelipper slot. I think he's going to Hurricane my Kartana. We still have all 4. We still have Salazzle in the back too. Like, I would love to Moonblast that Goodra. I would love to. I wonder if I'm actually faster than Goodra. I think I'm going to Calm Mind on my Feeny then. I'm gonna give him Speed Control. If he wants, he can have it. I wonder if my Kartana can live a Flamethrower now that he sent out the Pelipper. Like, this really changes what I'm going to be... Like, this really changes my game plan here. When Flake comes in on Pelipper, if I crit it, we'll cock a Sash. Yep. Other than that... Oh, he just goes to the Hurricane? Hey, completely fine. Technically, the Mon score is evened up 1-1. Now, I wonder if my Feeny is faster than this Goodra. That's like a... Yes, that was what I needed. So, the Calm Mind makes it so the Goodra Sludge Bomb is just going to do enough to activate my Wiki Berry, which is going to be, like, amazing. And, yeah, that's pretty good. Goes for a Muddy Water. I think this still just activates my Wiki Berry, because, like, I'm almost at the threshold right now. And... Oh, that sucks. Accuracy drop? That's not bueno. Oh my gosh, he didn't activate my berry. That's not good. Not bueno. He went for Muddy Water. Alright, Salazzle's going to come in here then. And the fact that he has the Muddy Water is actually really, really scary. His Pelipper's kind of low now. I think what I'm going to do... I kind of want to Muddy Water him back, but I would just miss all my Muddy Waters, you know? I'm just going to Moonblast the Goodra and hope that I can hit it, and I think I'm just going to Sludge Bomb the Pelipper. Pelipper's more of a threat than you believe, because Hurricane would actually do a lot to my Feeny. Can crit and can KO. This forces him to Muddy Water me, because I think Sludge Bomb still doesn't KO my Feeny. I really don't think it does. And Moonblast would do a lot to this Goodra, and we actually hit. That's very, very good that we hit the Goodra. This is a +1 stabbed Moonblast. Goodras are incredibly bulky, but remember, we got to get this guy down. Oh, is that his weakness policy? What the heck? After everything I talked about with Metagross, he's the one with the weakness policy? Alright. Well, I mean, at least, unless it crits, our Feeny's going to live. So it's really all on Feeny to be able to take out the Goodra here. So we have a -1 accuracy, but we need to hit that Goodra with this Moonblast. So our Wiki Berry activates, that's very good. We have Marowak in the back. It all depends on what his last Mon is. Metagross, no! I mean, that's kind of good. Kind of. Not really. Alright, yeah, we gotta go for this. We gotta go for the Moonblast on the Goodra. And then we actually have to go for, I think, a Shadow Bone onto the Metagross slot. Ooh, he could be bulldozing with Metagross. That would suck. I'm still gonna do this. Yeah. Moonblast. Yes! Yes, we did it. I mean, we have not won yet, but, like, we're still technically playing the game. Ray Boss down. You know, +2 special attack sweeper Goodra. He goes for a Zen Headbutt. Oh, he misses my Marowak. Oh my gosh. The value. Marowak comes in. This is going to be a super effective Shadow Bone, and it's almost going to be enough to KO him. We should be able to win this one, I think. All we got to do is hit one more Moonblast. Alright. Moonblast and Shadow Bone. I think we got it. Oof. The only way we lose here is if you like crits Alright, we would have to have missed Moonblast, he would have to crit our Marowak, and then we just never hit him with ever again because we got an action draft. We crit him with our own Moonblast. Man, that was a pretty close game. Like, Gastrodon is, no joke, really hard to play against with this team, and I'm glad we actually got a chance to fight against Gastrodon to show how to play the team when you don't have Sharpedo. It's a lot different, and you kind of play a really defensive, reserved, reactionary game. So, I think we played 3 games today, so you guys get an extra game because I wanted to show off how to do something a little bit different. Let me know what you guys think about this team in the comments below. I'm always interested in reading what you guys have to say. I really do like this team, and I think there is potential, but it needs like something a little bit more. So let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks for things that I can do to change the team, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.